Hi, welcome back to another Black City Coffee vlog. I was saying that I need to focus on profit this year and for the rest of my life, and not in a very like scheming sort of way, but in a sort of like I want to stay here kind of way. I want to live and have a career in coffee sort of way. Okay, so I found this really cool resource I want to show you, and it's from this website here, Coffee Marketer. And I found this a long time ago actually. And then I actually filled it out a long time ago, I think when I had the hot top. And then I kind of put it out of my mind because I didn't believe that I was going to be at this point. And basically what it is a, which you already saw, roasting calculator. So he even has one for like if you have a cafe and you want to calculate the cost of your drinks and stuff like that. And I'm sorry about the audio hikes and stuff when I'm laughing or breathing. So I'm trying to put it right here so you don't hear that. Okay. But look, this is how it breaks down. You can watch his video. He'll basically say, this is a category 1, category 2, and then it will calculate the difference in between. So if you wanted to upgrade or see how much this person costs or see if the cost is worth it, right? Because you're going to have to spend money to get money. All right, so this is my little breakdown, okay? This is my 1 kilogram machine. I can roast 8.8 pounds of coffee in an hour if I run full batches, right? And here I started to put in, well, what if I upgraded to a 10 kilogram machine? How much money could I make, right? How much profit could I make? Then I put in my average cost per pound because different coffees cost different. So what you can do in here is just kind of put like the average, and these are really just round numbers. This number here, finished product sale per pound, I don't sell per pound, but I guess this is really formulated for, I think, wholesale. And so we're really kind of being very generous here. And then other costs per goods sold, bags. So 50 cents a bag for me right now. Labor right now is free. Like I don't pay myself, right? So it's 0 per hour. And then overhead, electricity and gas. That's I think a pretty generous amount there too, but whatever. Since we're being generous here, I think we'll be generous here on the cost. And then I put kind of all the same things, but say upgrading to a 10 kilogram roaster and putting 88 in there and then seeing what happens. So the difference is that at the end, I could potentially make 120K roasting on a 10 kilogram roaster full time. And then of course, selling at a certain amount, right? So this I think could actually be a lot lower and this would maybe be a lot higher. So this number is really not very true, but you could go in here and really like finagle with it, right? This was kind of true, so we're not that far off as far as last year. But I also kind of like spent that much too. So, but I thought this was really cool because I wanted to bring it back. I actually have another copy of it in one of my Google Sheets or whatever it is. But I thought it would be really helpful for you. I'll leave the link in the description so you can kind of play with it and see how little you actually make when you are roasting on such a small machine. So the point of coffee is to scale it up, right? So we're coming from a business that you make one sale, and this is how much we get. So imagine one bag of coffee giving this that much. So now we're going to be going into something where you need to sell this many things so that you could still get that amount, right? But the point is that, you know, that's typically how it works is like you have this maybe very high paying service-based trading time for dollars sort of thing. This one we have to check in with our time, right? With wedding photography. And now we're going into something where you still have to check in and put in the time and all that stuff, but it can be a lot more, I think, regimented and sort of scalable for sure. And you have to sell a lot more of them to make the same amount and all that stuff. So, yeah, it is gonna be different But it's basically like the inverse of what we've been doing for the last 10 years, 10 years plus, which is cool. Mm, okay. Anyway, so that was cool. I want to show you something else too, really quick before I let you go.